Good morning, student, and, and welcome to session 3, chapter 2nd, Introduction to Instant Messaging. Now, we all know that messaging means what we do. We just message or send the message or information to our friends and relatives with the help of some devices, with the help of some social media. So, what these that things we are going to learn in this session, that is nothing but the instant messaging. Now, what is instant messaging? Instant messaging is a form of communication over the internet that offers an instantaneous transmission of text-based message from sender to receiver. Instant message, instantaneous means as early as possible or at the same time, within a fraction of second we can send our text message, our voice message, our video message that we can send to the receiver, and the same that receiver again send to us. So both the way or vice versa we can communicate with the receiver or sender with the help of some social media or social platform. So most for that purpose, most instant messaging softwares include options for performing a file transfers, audio chat, video calling and conferencing, sharing the desktop, etc. So there are some messaging softwares are available, which are what these messaging softwares are doing. Messaging softwares are performing file transfer, audio chat, video calling and conferencing, sharing your desktop. It means you can share your desktop to the another person. Those are far apart from your area. So instant messaging software is widely used for personal and commercial use. We can use for the personal and commercial means for business purpose. Now, in this session, we will introduce the concept of instant messaging and the steps to create the instant messaging account and also create an instant messaging software. So, what is the steps to create the instant messaging and how to create the instant messaging accounts and which softwares we required for that? That things we are going to learn in this chapter. Okay. Now see. There are some messages we can send to our relatives or friends, and when we are not in login, means we are not logging to some softwares or we are not logging to some social media, but instead of this we are sending the message, and that message is called as a offline message. That message is called as a offline message. Understand? Now, for doing such a conferencing, video conferencing or audio conferencing, we need to have some, we need microphones, headset and speakers, web cameras that users can talk to each other. So, for doing conferencing meeting or for doing audio chatting or for doing the video conferencing, we need microphones, headset, speakers and web cameras. That electronic devices we need. Understand? Now what is the key features of instant messaging? Instant means messaging. The advantage key features means what? Advantages of instant messaging. What are the advantages? There are 5 advantages. Which are these? See. First, text message can be sent to one or more person. The same text message, you know, the text we are typing on the any devices, mobile, smartphone, laptop, anything on that devices we can type the text message and we can send the same message to the number of persons, okay, at the same time instantaneously. Okay, this is the first advantage. What is the second advantage? Audio calling and conferencing. With the help of that devices, electronic devices or that social media platform or that softwares, what we can do? We can do the audio calling conferencing. We can talk with the number of people with our audio calling at the same time instantaneously. This is the second advantage. Also, we can do the video calling and conferencing to the number of peoples. This is the third advantage. Again, in spite of this, what we can do, we can transfer the files. There is no limitation of transferring the files. Which kind of files you can transfer? Documents. Documents means what? Word file, notepad file, text file. Spreadsheet. Spreadsheet means Excel file. Huh? That Excel file you can send. Audio files, you can record your voice and send to your friends, just like I am doing here. I am recording my video or audio voice and send to you. And what you do, you are just watching and listening my videos and audio files. So this is the advantages of instant messaging and the softwares we are using. Okay, now the fifth advantage, that is nothing but the message history. We can save the same messages for the future references. This is the fifth advantages. So this is the fifth advantages. Understand? Now these are the five advantages that you have to remember. Now see, instant messaging account. What is the instant messaging account? See, participant messaging to each other need to be signed into the same instant messaging softwares. If you want to talk with our friends and relatives, what we do? Both the sender and receiver have the same instant messaging software. Then and then they can be talk, or then and then they will be communicate to each other. So they require the same message software. Second thing, they have, both the sender and receiver have a valid instant messaging account. They have the instant messaging valid account. If they don't have the valid account, so they could not talk to each other or communicate to each other. Okay, so these are the things. Now instant messaging accounts differ in format. Some instant messaging software such as Yahoo Messenger, Windows Live Messenger use email addresses for managing the account, and software such as Skype and standard names. What is here? Instant messaging accounts are different. Their softwares are different. So which are the that messaging softwares? Yahoo Messenger. This is the Yahoo Messenger. Then second is Windows Live Messenger and Skype. Which are the three softwares? Yahoo Messenger, Windows Live Messenger, and Skype. These are the three different instant messaging softwares that we can use, and we can create the account on these softwares, and we utilize this software for communication. Understand? Now see, next, instant messaging services. Which are the instant messaging services? See, there are two kinds of instant messaging softwares, that is application based and web based. Now, which are the application based software and which are the web based messaging software, and what is the difference between the application based software and web based messaging software? Okay, that things we are going to learn now. See, what application based instant messaging software is downloaded and installed on user's computer. That is the first thing. Yahoo Messenger, Windows Live Messenger, or Skype, just like of these, the Reddit Bowl, Google Talk. These are the examples of application based messaging softwares. That softwares, or that programs, that application programs, we have to download it on our PC or downloaded on our laptop. Then and then we will be used. So first we have to download and install on our computer. So that is called as application based instant messaging software. Now what is web based instant messaging software? Web based instant messaging software is accessed using a browsers. By using a browsers we can access, means it is already present on the internet. We need not to install on your PC. It is already inbuilt on the internet. And which are that? That are nothing but the browsers. And which are the browsers? You know all the browsers. Which are that? That is nothing but the Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, etc. These are the browsers that can help to log to your instant messaging software and connect to the internet, and talk with your friends and relatives. Understand? So these are the web-based instant messaging software. Now, what is the difference between the application-based instant messaging software and web-based instant messaging software? In the application-based, we have to download and install. Then and then we will be use. And what is inside the web base? It is already present by default in the on the internet. We need not to install. So this is the difference. Okay. What is the example of web base? Meeboo, Yahoo Messenger for the web. This is the difference. Yahoo Messenger, that is the application program downloaded, and Yahoo Messenger for the web, it is the difference. There are a slight difference. It is utilized for the web and this is directly installed. Okay. Now MSN web based messenger and IMO, these are the four examples of web based instant messaging software, and these are the 5 examples of application based instant messaging software. So this is the difference and these are the examples. Okay, now you understand. Now next, what? Creating an instant messaging account. So if you want to do, if you have a computer, PC, laptop, and you are installing the software also, you have the internet connection. So in spite of this, what you have to do? Then you have to create your instant messaging account. So you need to create first. Then how you can create? You can create instant messaging account for using a Google Talk. Google Talk you can use. Google Talk. Google Talk is an instant messaging service that provides both text and voice communication, developed by Google Inc. Google Inc. Means this Google Talk can help you to provide the text communication, voice communication. Okay, and who developed this Google Talk? Google Talk is developed by Google Inc. It is developed by a company, Google company. Okay, and what is mean by Inc? What is mean by Inc? Inc is, it is the short form. And what is the long form of Inc? Inc means incorporation. And why this word Inc is used here? Because Google, it is the company, and when we write the company name, after the company name we can write the Inc word, means incorporation. Google, it is a big company, that's why we are writing here Inc. Inc means incorporation. It is the company name. So how we can write the company name? Google Inc. Google Incorporation. That's why we write here. Understand? Now Google, it is the instant messaging service that we know that. That we have to in that we have to create our account. Google Talk can also be used for making a video calls and view updates of Gmail mailbox. With this Google Talk we can make the video call also, and we can utilize the Gmail account. Gmail account means it is the email account. Email means electronic mails, that you already know, correct? So these things we can do on the Google Talk: text, voice, text messages, voice communication, video calling, and Gmail account, Gmail or email account. Okay, so Google Talk is a free. We need not to pay something. It is a free and is available as application based. It is available in the application based software. Okay, users need to download and install Google Talk application to their desktop, mobiles, and laptops. Okay, this is the Google Talk. Now this Google Talk is also available in the web base. It is also available in the web base. Users can use Google Talk through a browsers after signing into their Gmail account. If you have created the Gmail account, means you can create your email on Gmail. So it is look like your web-based instant messaging application, web-based instant messaging account. Okay, so both the Google Talk is available in the application based also and web based also. Understand? Now before you start using Google Talk, a Google account is required. You have to learn how to create a Gmail account earlier in this exercise. You already learn about that. Now you will learn how to use Google Talk. So for that, you need to download, install Google Talk application from www.google.com talk prior to exercise. This is the website from here. From this website, you can download or install your Google Talk application. Understand? Now, launching a Google Talk. After downloading and installing that Google Talk can be launched into your start program, all programs, Google Talk, Google Talk. When you click on this, you click on start, go into program, then click on Google Talk. Also click on Google Talk. The Google Talk dialog box appears in front of you in this way. The Google Talk dialog box appears in front of you in this way. Understand? In this way, the Google Talk screen appears to you. Now you can also double click on the Google Talk icon on the desktop if available. Okay. Now you need to have a list contacts that are available for the chat. When you want to talk or communicate with your friends, you have to need the contact list. The contact list you need means your friends or relatives have the account on this Google Talk. Then and then you can communicate or talk with your friends and relatives. Understand? If you don't have any contacts, you can add their Gmail account to your contact list by sending an invitation. If you don't have their address or contact, so you just type their name and send the invitation to your friends. Then and then they will send their contact number and they can talk with you. Okay. If you don't have a Gmail account already, you can create a Gmail account first. So signing into your Google account, how you can sign? See, to use the Google Talk, you need to sign in with your Google account. After signing in into your Google Talk account, you should see a window similar to the one displayed below. This kind of window you have to display first. If this kind of window is displayed to you, then and then you can talk with your friends and log into your friends and contact to your friends and relatives. Understand? This is all about the instant messaging. I hope you enjoy the today's session. Thank you, student. Now you need to solve this exercise and assessment that I can send you in the PDF format. Thank you.